The Chris Smith Afternoon Show. 2GB 873.
Well, Jebby Phillips, our bargain shopper, is on assignment this week. I don't know what that means. It could mean shopping abroad or shopping in Melbourne. Who knows? But I'm happy to say eBay has agreed to step into the fray with a few quirky items for sale and to answer your questions as well. Now, the board fills up fast. Do not delay. Pick up the phone right now, 131873, and have your questions answered. Sian Kennedy, thank you for making some time this afternoon.
No problem at all, Chris. How are you?
I'm very well. OK, now, can I just ask, before we have a flood of calls, and we've already got a flood of emails from people angry about the decision to make PayPal your payment system the only payment method accepted on eBay. One, why? And two, is there no turning back?
So on the why question, probably better to qualify exactly what we're doing.
Yep.
So what we're all about is actually increasing consumer confidence. So as you know, eBay is one of the biggest places to do your shopping online in Australia, and we want to make sure that all the people that shop and or buy or sell on eBay do it safely. So on the confidence side, what we're doing is we're actually increasing PayPal buyer protection to $20,000, and we've already introduced PayPal seller protection.
Increased from what? Increased
from $3,000.
Right.
So PayPal seller protection is now we've just introduced a couple of months ago. It's now it's unlimited.
Okay.
So from that perspective, that's what we're doing. And on the safety side, we're going to be having PayPal on all listings from May 21st, and PayPal will be mandatory from the 17th of June.
Hmm. Now, most people are not going to be happy with that.
Possibly not, but I think one of the major things to take into consideration is that this is all about choice for our consumers and making sure that they do it in the safest and they shop in the safest way possible.
Yeah, but they should also have a choice, shouldn't they? A more widespread choice of how to pay.
Absolutely. They do actually have a really wide choice on how to pay using PayPal, because there's actually a number of ways that you can pay using a PayPal account. So you can actually fund it using your credit card. You can fund it using a stored balance. Say if you do some selling on eBay and people pay you using PayPal, you can use that money on eBay, or you can actually fund it through a bank account as well.
But you're also charging a fee on the postal charges for the item they sell, right?
So, no, we don't charge a fee on the postal charges. We charge PayPal fees for when you sell an item. So the PayPal fees range from 1.1% to 2.4% plus 30 cents. And that's on the item that you sell.
Okay. What about this petition that's circulating? 10,000 plus signatures protesting to eBay, only allowing PayPal to be used from June.
Well, we have more than 5 million members in Australia who use eBay, and also, again, 5 million PayPal accounts. So the people who are talking about not liking what eBay are doing, they are a vocal minority. But what we're really about is actually making sure that people are safe online when they trade online, and that is our primary concern. Have
you got approval from the ACCC on this one?
So we notified the ACCC in advance of us making this decision and making this announcement. They, I understand, are taking some submissions from general public and interested groups, but it's really just good business practice to talk to the ACCC about these kind of things. But really, it's all about increasing consumer confidence. Okay. Now, there are other arguments to say that this is thankfully the way to go, and I've got a few calls suggesting that right now. Grant, go ahead. Sian's listening.
Oh, hi, Sian.
Hi, Grant. How are you?
I just wanted to say I'm really supportive of PayPal. I've been using it for years, and it just helps so much when I've been buying things overseas, not only through eBay but other ways. And I just find it very secure, and just it's such an easy way to go, and it just saves a lot of the hassle with going with bank accounts, looking at things online. It's just so fast, and I find it very secure. So I congratulate the move.
Thanks for that, Grant. And I think you've actually just raised a really good point. When people do want to buy things from overseas, PayPal is often the only way you can do it, because it allows that transaction to be done in different currencies across the world very, very easily. And also, you don't have to worry if you don't have a credit card, you can actually use your bank account to fund those transactions. All right, Grant. Thank you.
Bye.
Some would also argue that it's your house, so you'll use your furniture. But anyway, Carla, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I can't say I'm too happy about it. I use eBay probably nearly daily. I find having bank deposits as well as BPay is a much more better option for most people, probably agree in Australia. I don't buy overseas. I tend to find it's very risky, and a lot of people probably buy generally within Australia. But what I'm finding is PayPal, like if you're selling something like a computer, or the higher your price of your thing you're selling, well, the more profit PayPal gets from the cut, from the sale. So really the benefit of this whole PayPal thing is actually PayPal, not the actual seller. We're actually ones who are losing out because they take a bigger cut from our sale, where we also have the option of direct deposit. Well, we get a choice, like you were saying, Chris, before. As a seller, we get a choice to do direct deposit because we tend to do that most of the time now.
Yeah, same here.
We found that PayPal took so much money out of our sale that what was the point doing it? So we tended to go direct deposit most of the time, especially on items that we sold that were more expensive. So we just find that at least having two options for us gives, us as the actual seller a choice. But now going to PayPal, just PayPal, really in the end, is only going to benefit PayPal.
It's kind of the most common concern, right?
Yeah, and I do understand that concern. I think there are a couple of things I'd probably like to say to that. The first is that there are a number of seller benefits to using PayPal. The first is that you're 2 times less likely to have an unpaid item using PayPal. And as a buyer and as a seller, you're 4 times less likely to have a problem using PayPal on eBay.
I agree with the security of PayPal. Like, I don't have a problem with it, and at times I do. Like, if I want instant cash, great, love PayPal. It's great for that. But there's times when, as I said, I might be selling something more expensive. I know PayPal will get a big cut out of that.
Yeah, Carla, can I just say, you mentioned previously, though, that you tend not to trade or sell or buy from overseas outlets because it's risky. Have you really had an item go bunk on you or lost money?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I just find overseas, you're really not sure if it's always secure. And at times, if it's something, even if it's something's over $100 or $200, I tend to use PayPal. That's what I'm saying. It's secure. That's what's good about it. But then if it's just a small item, like some others are buying simple little things, well, direct deposit, in the end, we'll tend to use.
You better get back to Bub.
Okay.
See you, Carl.
I think one of the major benefits, particularly for trading overseas for people who aren't confident, it really is the increased buy protection program. So you are covered up to $20,000 in the case that something does go wrong. So that should increase people's confidence about trading online, and particularly for overseas purchases. Okay,
let's go to the top of the board. Robert?
Yeah, g'day.
G'day.
I got a problem. Hello?
Yeah, we're listening.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. About 6 months ago, I put an item on for a buy it now price of $20,000. In the last 2 minutes, it was purchased out of America, of all places, as a buy it now. Now, the eBay came back to me that afternoon, said somebody had misused this other guy's site, and the purchase didn't go through. However, the $380-odd charge still remained on my account. So I contacted eBay through the net, told them about it. Oh, no, it's all been taken care of. It was still there a week later. Got onto them again. No, that's not going to happen. A week later, got onto them again. It's still on my account. No, it's all been taken care of. The following week, they took $384, I should say, stole it out of my Visa account for a transaction that never happened. Now, then I contacted them over the next 3 or 4 months, getting more and more furious with the half-wits that I was dealing with to get my money back. Finally, they sent it back to me in a credit. So my money, stolen money, I have to now go to eBay and use eBay, which I very rarely use these days because of all this. I have to go back to them and give them my money in order to get my money.
It should have been more accessible than that. Robert,
Absolutely.
Well, you don't know the case, so why don't we, Robert, put you in contact with Shian. You talk to her this afternoon, and we'll try and sort that out.
Absolutely. And as I said, I can't talk on individual cases, but normally what happens is if there is an account takeover, what normally happens is that we credit the funds back to the seller.
Yeah, all right, okay. Let's sort this out off air. Robert, I'll put you back to Amy if I can. Thank you for your call. Carolyn.
Hi, Chris. We have a daughter living in America at university, and we bought her a car over there via eBay. Didn't use PayPal, and we lost our $5,000. Initially, they were so helpful, and all of a sudden, we hit a brick wall. And 12 months later, we still haven't got it back. We've now got a US lawyer working on it, but it's just PayPal on an international transaction. As a compulsory thing would have been good.
Would have protected you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's interesting. That's one of the reasons that we're moving to this system is just to be able to protect our consumers.
Okay, can I grab Stephen from Rydalmere as our last caller because I've run out of time. Stephen, very quickly to Shian.
Thanks. Chris here. Hey, Sian.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm a seller on eBay and sell products by instant download. eBay's recently introduced a policy where instant downloads are banned.
Why?
That's what I'd like to know.
Sian?
I'd like to know what happens to sellers like me.
Actually not aware of the situation. We have more than 50,000 categories on our site and downloadable digital goods. I'm assuming it's like e-books or something like that you sell?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Stephen,
We can certainly get, if we take Stephen's number, we can give him a call and we can have a further chat about it.
Okay, Stephen, stay there. We'll put you through to Amy. Sian, short time today. We'll do it again shortly.
Sounds great.
Thank you so much for your time.
That's no problem. Thanks, Chris.
All right, Sian Kennedy from eBay. As I said, you've got to get in quick because we get flooded with calls. Now, time to go to Martin Place. Let's find out what's happening on 7 News tonight at 6 o'clock. Ian Ross, g'day.
G'day, Chris.